Okay, so let's continue. We are now on item number 63. So, in abortion, the offender is given blank if the reason for aborting the child is concealment of dishonor. So, of course, we need to highlight some terms here. One is in abortion. No? I mean, say this is applicable in abortion cases. No? And the offender is given what? No? If the reason for aborting the child is concealment of dishonor. Is it aggravating circumstance? Should we consider this concealment disorder as aggravating circumstance? Is it mitigating circumstance? Is it exempting circumstance or alternative circumstance? So of course, this is a mitigating circumstance. No? So if the reason for aborting a child is for concealment of dishonor, then the offender is given a mitigating circumstance, but usually applicable to some mother. No? Some mother. 64. What will happen if the accused did not enter any plea? So, what will happen no? If the accused refuses to plea? The accused did not enter his plea. He did not answer when asked, what is your plea? Is it guilty or not guilty? So, is it, what will happen? No? Is it A, the court enters plea of guilty for him or her? B, the court enters plea of not guilty for him or her? C, the court will convict the accused, right? Right and there. D, the court will release the accused immediately. So, ang tamang sagot dito is of course, the court will enter a plea of not guilty for him or her. Just in case if the accused refuses to enter a plea, then the court will enter a not guilty for him or her. No? So that's the rule. No? That's the rule. Then let's go to number 65. If the allegation in the complaint or information, the place where the offense was committed determines the. So in allegation, no? I mean si allegation, ito yung nakalagay sa complaint or information. Allegations, ito yung nakasulat. Ito yung nakasulat sa complaint or information. And ano ang tanong dito, ano yung significant ng place ng where the offense was committed? Bakit kailangan nakalagay specifically the place where the offense was committed? Bakit? Is it important to determine jurisdiction, etc. Is it important to determine venue? Or is it important to determine the crime scene? Or is it important to determine that territory? So of course, the place of the commission of crime will determine venue. Okay? 'Di ba? Rule natin is saan dapat ipa-file ang kaso? Well, depende kung saan nangyari. No? Where is the venue of the case? Well, it depends on where the crime was committed. That's the venue. That's the essence of venue. Then you have 66. When is amendment of information requires leave of court? Okay, so dito amendment. Gusto mong may palitan ka sa information. Again, yung information dito, hindi yan data. Information here is the case. The charge. No? This is the one submitted by the prosecutor to the court. So, kung gusto mong, meron kang gustong i-amend sa information, meron kang gustong i-change sa information, kailangan may leave of court. What do you mean by leave of court here? Again, leave of court here means permission of the court. Kailangan ng permission of the court kung gusto mong i-amend yung information. Is it A, when it downgrades offense from higher to lower offense? So, gusto mo i-downgrade yung kaso from murder to homicide, from rape to acts of lasciviousness, from selling shabu to possession of shabu? Or B, when it is made before arraignment, C, when it is made after arraignment, okay, after arraignment, or when the accused filed his motion to quash or the motion to dismiss. So again, the amendment here requires leave of court, permission of court if it is made, if it is, of course, downgrades the nature of the offense, downgrades. When she downgrades, um, gusto mong ibaba yung kaso from murder to homicide, from rape to actual lasciviousness. Okay? So yan yung kailangan talaga ng leave of court, no? Kailangan talaga ng leave of court. 67. Which the following is authorized to conduct preliminary investigation? Okay? Or who among the following is authorized to conduct preliminary investigation? Is it A, prosecutor or prosecutorial body? B, police officer? B, barangay captain? Or D, judge? So remember, very technical kasi ito eh. Preliminary investigation. Sino lang yung authorized mag-conduct ng preliminary investigation? So, ang sagotan nito, of course, yung prosecutor or the prosecutorial body like ombudsman, like the COMELEC. They are authorized by law to conduct preliminary investigation. 68. Barangay chairman, okay, take note, barangay chairman, detains a person without legal ground, but based on strong suspicion only. The barangay chairman is liable for. So, is barangay chairman, dinitain yung isang tao, walang legal ground yun, but based only on strong suspicion. Is the barangay chairman liable? Or what is the liability of barangay chairman? Is it unlawful arrest, arbitrary detention, illegal arrest, or delay of delivery? So, kasi it is detaining a person without legal ground, and barangay chairman is a public officer, then that is arbitrary detention. Okay? Again, barangay chairman is a public officer charged with who has authority to detain a person. Dinitin niya isang tao at the detention is without legal ground, that's arbitrary detention. That's arbitrary detention. Okay? C7. Best evidence rule states that in order to prove the contents of the document, the original copy must be presented. Okay? So, best evidence rule, ito yung best evidence rule. In order to prove the contents, we are talking of the contents of the document. Kailangan yung original. Yan yung sinasabi sa best evidence. How would you classify the statement? The statement is it wholly true? Oh no, wholly false? Is it wholly true, or partially false? Of course, that is wholly true. Tama naman. Best evidence rule requires that the original must be presented. Lalo na kung ang content ng document ang subject ng inquiry. Okay, lalo na kung ang content ng document ang subject ng inquiry. So, you need to produce the original. The original. 70, fiscal or prosecutor can issue warrant of arrest. The statement is, so remember, yung fiscal or yung prosecutor can issue warrant of arrest. The statement is wholly false, wholly true, partially false. Of course, this is wholly false. The fiscal or prosecutor cannot, take note, cannot issue a warrant of arrest. It's only the judge. It's only the judge who can issue warrant of arrest, not the prosecutor. Hindi pwede yung prosecutor. Okay? 71. It means that law does not have any retroactive effect. So it means that law does not have retroactive effect, or you cannot apply the law retroactively. And what is being described here? Is it territorial? Is it prospective? Or is it general? Well, of course, it is prospective. No? The law will not give retroactive effect. That's prospectivity, because the law looks forward. No? You cannot be punished of an act which was committed before the passage of the law. Okay? Before the passage of the law. So, yan yung prospectivity. No? Prospectivity. And does not have, the law does not have a retroactive effect. 72. When can a complaint information may be filed without preliminary investigation? Kailan pwedeng i-file ang complaint sa information na walang preliminary investigation? Without preliminary investigation. Is it A, when there is pending case, when there is already a pending case? B, when the person is already arrested? C, when there is inquest proceeding conducted? Or D, when the person is arrested with a warrant? So, ang best answer dito is when there is an inquest proceeding conducted. Hindi mo na kailangan ng preliminary investigation kung meron ng inquest, kasi magkatulad ng ang purpose yan eh. The purpose of preliminary investigation and inquest is the same, which is to determine probable cause. The only difference between the two, yung PI at saka yung IP, PI is preliminary investigation, IP is inquest proceeding. This one kasi, yung inquest proceeding is conducted if a person is arrested without a warrant. O warrantless arrest to. Okay, this is a warrantless arrest. Yun namang preliminary investigation, this is conducted when the person was not arrested. Okay? Or he waives his right. No? Pwede naman. 73. An agency tasked to conduct preliminary investigation on public officers and employees. So, agency of the government tasked to conduct preliminary investigation. Kanino? Sa public officers and employees if they committed crimes in relation to their official function. Is it the Sandigan Bayan? Is it the Solicitor General? Is it the Ombudsman or the Philippine Commission on Good Governance? Okay, so ang tamang sagot dito is yung Ombudsman. Okay, agency tasked to conduct preliminary investigation kanino? Sa mga public officers and employees. Especially if yung crime committed is in relation to their official function. So, sandigan. Yung sandigan bayan, of course, yung magkakandak ng preliminary investigation yung ombudsman, at kung pasok siya sa sandigan bayan, say yung salary grade niya is 7 or above, tapos yung offense niya ay graft on corrupt practices, plunder, bribery in relation to his official function. Then, after the ombudsman conducted preliminary investigation, kung may probable cause, he will file the case sa Sandigan Bayan. Yung Solicitor General, okay, Solicitor General, this is the lawyer of the government. Okay, Solicitor General is the lawyer of the government. And he will represent the government uh, just in case the case raised in the Supreme Court. Kung yung kaso aabot ng Supreme Court or Court of Appeals ang magre-represent na ngayon sa people of Philippines, hindi na prosecutor. Ang magre-represent sa people of Philippines ay si Solicitor General, si Solgen. Okay? Ito naman Philippine Commission on Good Governance, ito yung naghahabol sa mga ill-gotten wealth ng mga Marcos. Okay? Ito yung naghahabol dyan. 74. A person who cooperates in the accusation offense by simultaneous or previous act. So, person who cooperates. So, the word here is cooperate, tumulong sa pag-execute ng offense by simultaneous, yung paggawa ng krimen, or previous act. Previously siya nag-participate. So, anong tawagan natin sa kanya? A, accessory. B, principal by direct participation. C, principal by inducement or accomplice. So, of course, pag nag-cooperate siya, the execution of offense simultaneously or on the previous acts, and he is considered as accomplished. Yeah. So, anong accomplished? Accomplished are those person not being included in Article 70, yung principal, cooperate in the execution of an offense by previous or simultaneous acts. Yan yung mga accomplished. Remember kasi, uh, yung accessory, there are three types of accessory. Ano yung three types of accessory? Profiting, harboring, and harboring, destroying the body of the crime. Saka yung, harboring para. Profiting, concealing, or destroying the body of the crime, saka yung harboring the criminal. Yan yung tatlong klase ng accessory. Profit, conceal, or destroy the body of the crime, harboring the criminal. Those are three kinds of accessory. Now, 75. A crime transpired on board a U.S. warship. Okay, merong krimen nangyari sa loob ng US warship. Pero take note may catch dito. It happens in the Philippine waters. Okay, may nangyaring krimen sa loob ng US warship pero nangyari siya sa loob ng Philippine waters. Which the following will apply? Saan dyan na mag-a-apply? Is it A, the Philippine criminal law shall be applicable? No? Philippine criminal law. B, Philippine criminal law shall not be applicable. Hindi applicable yung Philippine criminal law. English rule shall apply. French rule shall apply. Okay? Ano ang pinaka the best answer dyan? Well, the best answer here is, of course, the Philippine criminal law shall not be applicable. Bakit hindi applicable ang Philippine criminal law? Because what will apply here is the warship rule. Warship. Kasi nakalagay sa batas, pag nangyari ang krimen sa loob ng US warship, wala tayong pakialam dyan. Okay? Because warship is owned by the government, representing the flag of the warship. In this case, it's owned by the US warship. Kahit na nangyari yan sa Philippine waters, hindi natin pakikialaman yan. Okay? Bakit? Kasi yung warship yan. We will apply the warship rule. Okay? Kaya hindi applicable yung Philippine law. No, English rule shall apply. Hindi rin mag-apply. Again, yung English rule sa French rule will only apply if the ship is foreign merchant vessel. Okay? Diba? Yeah. The English rule and French rule will only apply if the ship is foreign merchant vessel. Kung hindi siya foreign merchant vessel, you do not apply English rule sa French rule. Lalo na kung US warship yung pinag-usapan o yung warship yung pinag-usapan. Okay, that will be all for this video. Thank you and see you in the next video.